All right, looks like we're live. It was just taking a few minutes to load on my screen here, so give me one moment to finish a couple things here. Got it started a little bit early, but that's fine. I'm sure no one's going to complain. All right, so last time I left off, they're still in the process of building some of these buildings. I did some stuff off stream to kind of make it a little bit easier once we get back into the game. But anyway, hey, welcome to the stream. This is Gamer Trim, and we're on episode 2 of All the Mod 7, looking at the Mine Colonies pack. So as you can see, they finished up the tavern over here. Tavern's finished. They're sleeping in there. I did a few things that were pretty important off stream because I had some accidents with the villagers. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick just because they're all tucked into bed. So what ended up happening is there's these creatures in this mod pack which are similar to werewolves and vampires, and they like to kill your villagers. And I lost 3 of the villagers because I didn't have any fencing or lighting up. So I went around, I did a bunch of tree chopping and lighting, and I put a fence around the edge. You can't see it all too well, but there in the distance there's a fence, and it literally skirts the entire edge of the area. So that took a little bit of time to finish up, but it's going to be well worth it in the long run. They also finished up this building here. And this is the warehouse, of course. It will expand to get much bigger. This is just the basic level 1 of 5 levels. I threw in all kinds of stuff that they're going to need later on. You see it's all in there. I also went and found some villages. I went to my map again here. So up over here, you can see I ran quite a way. There's a village here. Went ahead and looted that one. There's a village here with a teleport stone, or a waystone. So I went over here and looted that. I looted this one down here as well. So I got a bunch of goodies out of that. I was exploring, trying to find some more villages. Didn't quite find any others close by, but we got what we needed to kind of get ourselves going from here. So we're going to go ahead and continue what we're doing here. We got the builder's huts up, we got the tavern up, and we got the warehouse up. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get a courier up and running. So Mine Colony courier, and you'll see that I'm going to need some sort of boots for this, either iron boots or leather boots. Leather boots get you 1 courier hut, and iron boots get you 2. So let me see what I have in here now. Not sure if I can actually make it, if I have enough leather or iron. I got 2 iron. Oh, there we go. There's some leather boots. So that'll get me 1 hut up and running. I'm going to run back over here to the warehouse where I stored everything. Grab some wood out of there. Craft the hut. There we go. And so those are some different oak planks that are framed. They're rather useful. And okay, so I don't have any more of my regular planks. And of course, it's raining now, which means the villagers will not work in the rain. Let's turn all those into planks. And we'll get this guy crafted up here. You can also see I've got 2 more builders' huts. I've got 7 houses, a restaurant, and a forester's hut. The restaurant's going to be important because that's where all the villagers will go to grab their food. And the courier hut will move items between all the different buildings and to the restaurant so they can eat. So those 2 are going to be the next ones I want to get up and running here. You also see I got tons of bread from looting the villages. And I did something else that's going to be beneficial for us. The colonists get sick in this game. And when they get sick, you have to heal them. To heal the most basic sickness, you're going to need carrots and you're going to need potatoes. I only have 1 carrot right now, so I have that growing, so I can go ahead and plant some more. And we're going to need a lot of string in order to make the guard towers. In order to make the guard towers, you need bows. In order to make bows, you need string. The industrial hemp, when you loot it and break it, it'll give you industrial hemp, and you can turn that into string. So we're going to go ahead and let that grow. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to place everything. I got the 2 builders' huts here. right across from where our warehouse is. And I'm going to end up putting 2 more builder's huts over here as well, but I'll wait on that for now. And then we have that over there, so let's figure out where we want our courier hut. And we can make this pretty simple. I'll just put the courier hut right back over here. That way it's kind of a straight shot between the 2 sides there. And they'll have to chop down the trees when they go ahead and set that up. So there's the builder. We don't want the builder. We want the delivery man. That's what they call it in here. So again, let's go ahead and do that. We'll flip that around so we can see it. And we do want to make sure we keep plenty of space, so there's roads we can put down. Eventually you're able to use rails as well, and they can use that to get around. So let's see, we want what? 5 spacing. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And between here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can go ahead and move this up a little bit closer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's move it 1 more closer. There we go. And I believe I want to push this guy up 1 slot. Yep, there we go. So these little, like, I know it's kind of hard to see as they're flashing back and forth, but those little, like, brown and white bits right there, that means that's the ground level. It'll never go below that unless there's a basement, but that'll be inside the building itself. So we go ahead and place that right there. We'll have to chop some trees down, but that'll be fine. And you can see we don't have enough space here to really get another one. If we want to do like a main road here and a main road there. So I might be able to just put like a guard hut or something over here at some point. So let's go ahead and check that off. I'm going to right click it, build options, build the building. You can see that the build request was created, and once it stops raining and it's daylight, one of the builders will come over here to actually build it themselves. The one thing I did do with the build huts is they are actually recessed by 1 block, which is kind of bothering me, but it's not going to affect anything. I just have to kind of design around that. I'm going to try to keep everything else at ground level so it doesn't distract from the layout. So we got that there. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to lay down the restaurant, and I'm trying to decide where I want that right now. I may put the restaurant just right behind here, but there's not going to be space, so let's put it on the other side of the build huts here. That'll still be close enough to everything else. They'll be able to grab everything and bring it right back on in. So let's go ahead and put it right on over here. Builder, cook. They call it a cook instead of the restaurant. I think that's one thing I would like if they made it more uniform, is like the naming scheme between the crafted blocks and the actual buildings themselves. So again, we want 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3 plus the 2 will give us 5. And you can see this is going to be rather large when it's finished being built. If you want to see how large and what it's going to look like, you just click through the levels there. It's level 2, level 3. You see that's kind of poking out a little bit more over here. Level 4 and level 5. And that's essentially what you're going to be looking at, minus the trees in the middle of it. And, oh, there's actually going to be an upstairs. I didn't realize that. That'll be nice. So you have an entrance right here. Let's see, is there another entrance over here at all? Nope, but there's like windows, so they can kind of look through. So that's also part of the whole design process there. Just make sure you have it set up in the way you want and where the doors are going to be. And now that's the only door there, is that one right there. So I think what I may do is turn it this way. And now let's go ahead and reset the positioning for it. That way the main door is on this main road here. And it looks like I can, let's see, let's go and match it up with this. See if it'll, there we go, now it picks up that one. So we want it on this line here. So let's bump it out here and move it on back over this way. And make sure we have the 5 spaces between it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just walk on over to where that little red outline is. That'll be the block you want to click in order to actually get the build command going. Click, right click, build options, build. And that also tells you everything you need for the build as well. So there we go. We have this set up ready to go. And it's still daytime. It's almost nighttime. We'll have them sleep. They'll wake up, and then they'll go and get to work. Um, so I want to show something else really cool I got. When I was going through the different villages to get items and everything, I found some emeralds. I also found some diamonds. You see I have a diamond pickaxe down here. It's called the Trecapitator, which is an interesting name. But the way I got this is, and I don't think he's here now, but wandering traders will come around, and occasionally they have some really amazing items you can buy from them. So between getting the diamonds and a few emeralds from the villagers, I also was able to sell items to the villagers to get more emeralds to be able to afford this. So all I needed was 3 diamonds and 2 sticks to make the diamond axe itself, and then a bunch of emeralds to actually buy it. And this is what it looks like when it's bought. Efficiency 10, mending, silk touch, and unbreaking 5. Meaning this thing is never going to break on us. We're going to have it the rest of the game. It's going to self-heal itself, and it will silk touch if we want to silk touch something. Again, allows fragile blocks such as glass to be collected. We could use that in our glass if we place the glass wrong and we don't want to break our glass. So this is an awesome find here. I had to get this when I saw it. For lucky, we'll find some armor, some weapons, some other various items we can use it on. One of my other games, I have a similar item for the pickaxe. It has efficiency 5, unbreaking 5, mending, and something else on it as well. So that's going to be awesome for us there. All right, it's sunset, so we can go and sleep. And typically you want to wait until it says all villagers are tucked into bed, but when it's raining, they're all already in there, and as far as I've seen, it never tells you they're tucked into bed. So just go ahead and sleep away and you're good. If you don't let the villagers sleep once every 3 days, they get upset and they lose some of their happiness. So you want to try to make sure they do that. And you saw how fast it just chopped that tree. I mean, I click it once, the tree's gone. I actually hit the tree. There's another item in here called a magnet, and I don't remember where to get that. I think you just find it in a random chest somewhere, and then you're good. All right, so Builder Mulaney E. Goodenmouth started work on Delivery 1, and Builder Cohen L. Barentine started work on Cook 1. So let's go ahead and kind of clear this out so they don't have to worry about any of that. We're going to pick up this guy here too. And then what is this? This is tomato seeds. Let's grab that. We'll get a tomato, some seeds. You'll see down here as well, I have extra hearts. The more varied foods you eat, the more hearts you gain. If you die, you lose all those. You have to start from scratch and re-eat everything. But if you're being safe, you typically don't die as much. So just kind of keep an eye out. Now let's go ahead and help out over here as well to make sure we chop these trees so they have an easier time getting this building constructed. And what we're going to do is turn all these guys into charcoal for us. I don't want to build with birch, but it's so plentiful we may as well use it for something. So this will be turned into charcoal so we can make more torches or sticks or whatever else we need that just needs some kind of wood, and it doesn't matter. Like that. Break that. There we go. And that's going to be pretty close. Let's break that one too. And break that one too. There we go. Collect all the goodies here on the ground. And once they have the area cleared, let's get these bushes out of the way too, because I hate those. Missed a few items. Oh, he's breaking the leaves. Okay, so he's just trying to get everything set up. So let's go ahead and finish these off here as well. Go. Make sure he has all of that clear now. And let's go make sure he doesn't have to do that over here. Nope, he's good, so he's already digging away at the dirt. Right, so I'm going to see what they need now. Why does he... Oh, he's probably asking for a guard hut to be closer. Yep. So, no guard or barracks towers near my home, so I don't feel safe there. So we do need to build those up eventually. They'll also help take care of any mobs that get in. But right now with a fence around the entire area, don't have to worry as much. They're not going to get in. Everything here is lit. Eventually, raiders will spawn and they'll try to attack your village. So you do need to be careful for that. And there's that sound underground too. Oh no, it's just the regular Minecraft music coming in. Okay, cool. So, go ahead and org that for now. I'm going to try and empty out some of this extra stuff. As you see, I have tons of extra stuff in here. We don't need that right now. We're going to grab this guy. There's some charcoal. We're going to turn those into charcoal as well. There we go. Oop, nope, let's keep that out of there. Let's put these guys in here if we can. Alright, so let's see what they need to build their buildings. Without there being a delivery guy set up, they will not get any access to the warehouse. So they will still have to manually drop everything off for now. So let's go and see what we have going on here. These oak planks and torches. So let's go and give them some oak planks. And they keep the old inventory from whatever they're building last as well. So all this from the last building is still in here. They can use it as needed. Once the delivery man is set up, he'll take these back to the warehouse when they're not needed. Actually, I need to put one torch in there. One torch. All right. So now we need a lot of oak logs. So let's go ahead and drop off the one we have there. And then we're going to go chop ourselves some more oak. Before we do that, let's see if he needs it. Yep, he already needs something. What do you need? Okay, guard towers. He needs oak planks and stairs and an oak door and framed oak planks and oak door and slabs. And wow, he just wants everything right now. Or she, I guess. So let's see what they got there. Planks. And there is a crafting bench here. And you can hear zombies and other baddies around. They're actually underground right now, so I'm not going to worry about them. So let's make some more stairs for him. There we go. And let's drop those in there for him. And he needs the framed oak planks, oak door, oak log, oak slab, oak stair, more oak stairs. Okay, so what do you need before anything else? You need oak planks. Okay. And oak door. He just wants everything right away. Let's see what we got over here in our warehouse. So I drop some of that off to him. Okay, let's grab that and that. And I don't remember which ones they needed, so let's grab some plain. Let's grab some of the left, right. And I don't have the right, left in here. And there's the right, left. And when I say right, left, if you look at the type, it says right, left, crossed. That's just my shorthand for myself, so I know exactly what I need. And then there should be like some double in here as well somewhere. Crafted a bunch of them. They may have used them already. That as well. Run on over here. Give them some more materials to get started with. There we go. So there's a trader there. Let's see what he's got. He's only got saddle, mushrooms, seeds, knowledge shell, and fire coral block. So they don't have anything extra good in here right now. So I'm just going to ignore him till he leaves. Inventory. We'll just throw all that in there and a crafting table. So now he needs oak doors, oak slab, oak stairs, oak trapdoor. So we're going to go ahead and just clear up some more of this stuff over here and then craft that up for him. Things I have noticed with this mod pack as well, and this particular mod, is that it is very, very RAM hungry when you start getting bigger cities going. So just be aware if you plan on doing this, you will need to dedicate more than just 8 gigs of RAM to it eventually. At the start, it's pretty easy going. I mean, there's not much going on here. But when you have, 50 different entities, all with a job that the, computer has to process and handle and remember what they have in their storage and everything else, it really starts to bog down the system. So just be aware at the higher end of everything, it's going to be pretty demanding. One way to avoid that is to not build a bunch of the same buildings. Only build like one forester instead of building 3 small foresters. Stuff like that. There we go. So we got lots of goodies here to kind of get us going now. Everything's still dropping. Okay. Run on over here and we'll see what they need. So they're already building everything, so that's nice. It really helps to get everything you need kind of set up beforehand so you don't have to worry so much about running around to grab it at the last minute. Oh, I think they needed oak log still, didn't they? And I don't know what's going on. I just heard something slam outside. Probably the neighbor's just doing something, so ignore that. Right, we're gonna need a bunch of oak doors eventually, so I'm just gonna make a bunch of those. We need some trapdoors, we'll need a bunch of those eventually. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up to make a whole bunch of slabs, because we'll need a bunch of slabs eventually. So, let's go ahead and see, open requests, fulfill, fulfill, fulfill. So he needs more oak logs? And what are those? That's the left, right. How do you left? I gave you a ton of those, dude. What's going on here? You have everything you need. They have everything they need. It's already good. You might just have a full inventory and can't pick it up as why. So let's grab that out of there. Let's grab that and the dirt. Oh, my inventory is full now, so I can't. Oh, the trader's also drinking an invisibility potion at night so they don't get attacked. Right. It's going to wait till all the villagers are tucked in, and then we'll sleep. And I'm not sure if happiness has anything to do with how fast they work, but having a high happiness rating is still a good thing regardless. I'm assuming it does something somewhere at some time. So let's run over here real quick and drop all these inside of our warehouse. Last resort. What did I get? Oh no, so one of my citizens had rotten flesh and they ate it. Oh no, why would they do that to themselves? And they're blaming me for it after that. So I don't know why, but they did it to themselves. Okay, nothing else will go in there. And let's go and toss all this in here. That and that. And we're starting to get rather full in here as well. But we do have some more items here, or item racks over here, here, and here. So we filled up 2. We have almost a full one there, and 3 more over here. So after I get the basics set up, after I get the restaurant and the delivery man set up, I'm going to work on doing some upgrades and laying down houses as well. So I got the houses there and the forester hut there. Right now, we don't need to worry about the forester's hut because with this axe, we chop things so fast we don't even have to worry. I want to do a test and see if I can give that axe to the workers to make them chop things just as fast, and whether or not it'll even work. I really don't know. But if it does, I mean, that'd be amazing. I'd never have to worry about wood again. But then I'd probably have to worry about getting too much wood inside the warehouse. Alright. So, do you need anything now? You need a campfire, some cobblestone, framed cobblestone, framed oak planks, furnace, gravel, hay bale, oak. Oh, you need tons of stuff. Okay. So let's go grab some more wood. I know we just put a whole bunch of stuff in the warehouse. We'll need it eventually anyway, so let's just grab it while we can. And We'll deliver that over to him. The other things I want to do is build a mining facility right next to my warehouse. That way, it's a direct supply run basically. And since all that is done underground anyway, you don't really have to worry about it taking up a lot of space or anything else up here. The mine facility itself can be rather large, but all of its activities happen underground. See, here's the outer fence here. Keep out all the baddies and invaders, hopefully. We'll see if that works later on. And one of the other things we really need to get to work on quickly is making a university. The university will allow us to level up our villagers, give us new technology, new buildings, and all that kind of stuff as well. So that's going to be very important for us to do. I may need to get one of those up and running before I do the other buildings. There we go. Oop, some more over here. I try to pick up everything I can because I hate wasting. Yep. All right. Let's go chop all this off to our worker over here. That's that. Let's toss those in there. And still needs more oak logs. So they're going to need a lot for the restaurant. So we're going to kind of just play that one by ear a little bit more than anything. Let's go over here and grab the cobblestone out of this hut. Oh, what do you need? Framed oak plank. Okay, yeah, so they're basically out of inventory. Let's get the chit chat and inventory. Oh, you have plenty of inventory. Why do you say you need these items? You have everything. You have everything you need. Got that dirt out of there. We'll keep the coarse dirt. They use coarse dirt more than you think they would. Scoria. I don't know why they have scoria, but okay. Okay. They need oak planks, left, right, crossed. On it. Those were in here. Right, left. Left, right, crossed. Right, left, crossed. So I'm going to take those out real quick. Talk to them again. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Let's go to open request. Fulfill. Fulfill. Okay, so that should have hopefully fixed everything for them. Feels they have everything they need. Hopefully they will actually get back to work. And you'll see a little bit of hang here every once in a while. It's because the way that RAM is used in this and the chunk loading, the garbage collection for RAM, everything else, I have a lot set aside for it, so it's just kind of going through the process and emptying out the garbage collection of the RAM. So you'll see that happen every once in a while. You kind of have to get used to it if you're going to be playing this pack, just because of how much stuff you're giving it as well. He needs a shovel. So that is the left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Okay. What do you need now? I gave you a shovel. Okay, for some reason they're not grabbing items out of there, and I'm not sure why. Grab those out. Let's give him a shovel directly. I'm unsure of what he needs, because he's saying he needs a shovel, but he has a shovel. Maybe he wants a stone shovel. Let's go make him a stone shovel. Let's see, we have sticks on us. I don't think we have any cobblestone in these guys here. Oh, so let's go inside of our warehouse. From there, we'll just grab a couple of those for the shovels. And let's see if he accepts the stone shovel now. Does that make you happy? No, it does not make you happy. Why does it not make you happy? And he doesn't have to have a blue bright wood shovel. I don't know why that does that. It just kind of puts in whatever kind of shovel it can find inside the list. Will meet the criteria and puts it in there. Let's make a different wood shovel, maybe? Oh, I don't have any. Oh, here we go. We can use those to make tools as well. Okay. Let's throw that at him, even though he has a wooden shovel already. Shovel to continue working. He has 4 shovels now. He won't accept any of the shovels. Is there something in here I don't know that is blocking it? Needs special shovel. Weird mod pack. Nope, everything looks normal. Alright, so this is not normal. He should be accepting the shovel. For some reason, he is not. And I don't know why. How even is a blue bright shovel made? Let's look at that. Blue bright planks made from blue bright wood. That is so weird. Okay, so that music that's playing right now is somehow based in this underground like area here. Like it alerts you there's some sort of an underground cavern. I don't know why it does that, but it does. As I walk away from it, it'll get quieter. If I walk closer to it, it'll get louder. Right? So we'll wait for the colonists to get tucked into bed. So I'm trying to think what I can do to kind of reset that so it'll allow the builder to actually build. And I think what I'm going to do, if I cannot get him to accept the shovel he has, I can go in and fire him as a builder and then rehire him and see if that clears it. Okay, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Manage workers. We're going to go ahead and set this to manual. We're going to go ahead and fire him. And then, looks like they're actually better for this job anyway, and hire whoever that is. Now let's look at his inventory. And we'll grab what we can out of here. Throw what we can into here, like the shovel, the other shovel, a pickaxe, regular pickaxe, and we'll see if that'll kind of get the next one working on it. There we go. So it looks like the traveling merchant got too far away from his llamas, and one of the leads broke, or one of the llamas died. Nope. So he just got too far away. That's why we have a lead. Okay, started work on Cook 1. Okay, so let's see how he handles that. Okay, he's not saying he needs anything right now. Inventory. Let's go ahead and take something out of there. Just give him some more space in case he needs it. Okay. So we'll see if he gets to work correctly now. And then the delivery... Oh yeah, this is almost done now. So this will be cool once it's done. It'll get us someone in there working and running around and taking care of things. Now let's see if I can get a better vantage point. Just kind of watch him as he puts stuff up top. Because it is kind of fun to watch them actually build automatically. Yep. We're building on the opposite side right now. There he goes. Seems just kind of place some blocks up there. So he should be just about finished. And we want to see like how close he is to being finished. We can go ahead and hop out here, run over to his build shack, and look at required resources. So he needs to place 5 logs, 9 oak slabs, 8 stairs, and 3 torches, and he'll be done. So he's 94% done. So that'll be awesome. So let's go ahead and work on getting these other ones placed, and I need to empty out this inventory pretty bad. The leaves will be useful when we go to get ourselves animals and whatnot. Right, so let's drop the that, those, that, and that. Right. And the lead will go in there as well. And that finished all those, so let's go and get the next batch going. The restaurant or the cook will also need those in order to cook the food, so that will be important there shortly. Oh, and what is wrong with you? He needs a hoe. Okay, so you need a hoe. So let's go ahead and there you go, toss that one on in there. What does he need a hoe for? There shouldn't be anything in there in the way. Oh, some trees grew. Okay, so that's why he is upset. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm assuming I didn't pick up one of the saplings, so it planted itself. There we go. So shoot off some fireworks, and they're done. And it's claimed, which means we'll get a delivery man, and they're working here shortly. He'll run between our warehouse and the builder's shacks to drop items off. Okay, now what do you need? Okay, so he needs a wooden hoe, more than likely. He has a wood hoe that... Okay. Let's pull out the stone ones. And we'll make a stone hoe and see if he'll accept that. I'm genuinely confused why they're being so overly picky by everything right now. Oh, no, I wanted a stone one. There we go. Oh, and he doesn't need it now because I chopped everything down. Whatever. He'll get to work. Yep, there he goes. Nope, he's still in there. Why are you in there still? Oh, he's dropping off some goodies. Okay. Okay, so that was the last worker, the last builder we had, actually. So now he is one of the transporters. So let's go ahead and just drop what we can inside of here. Everything else will fit. Go. All right. It's off. Drop those off. Drop that off. Not that. I don't know why he has scoria, where they even came from. All right, so let's go ahead and get some houses placed down and the forester's hut. Let me actually check on the university too. So at Mine Colony, University. So that just needs some books. I think I got some books stashed over here for my travels. There. Nothing there. Nope, nothing there. And let's go through here real quick. Oh, another lead. That'll be good. Okay. There's the books. Perfect. So let me go back into here. Here. Nope, I put it back into the warehouse. Let me get some planks for the university. And the university is going to be massive. Right. Let's click that, put that in here. And now let's go find a place to put that university. I don't want to put it too far away, but I do want to put it closer to the outer edges. And why is that there? Does it mean I can't build here, or I can build here? That's very odd. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want the university? I want to keep it kind of close to the main village, just so you can kind of see the epicness as it grows larger and larger. I might also decide to make the university so it stretches across the water here. I think that might be kind of cool. So let's see if we can do that and just turn it into a university bridge. University, we're going to stick with medieval oak. Okay, so let's flip it this way a little bit here. And let's look what it looks like at level 5. I mean, look at that. Look how massive this thing is. It's amazing. Okay, where are the doors? Running. Oop, that's a tree. Running here. So there's a. Oh, okay. That's one thing you have to be careful when you're looking at the buildings, is you don't always remember where everything is. So let's see. There's going to be an entrance right here of sorts. Push that over here a little bit. Let's see if I can get a higher vantage point. Work. Here, let's do this. There we go. So now we can kind of see it a little bit better there. And let's flip it. Okay, there are no doorways on this side. And there's a doorway on the bottom left there. Oh, whoa. Okay, so I got too close to the building, so it's like, hey, we need to look at see what everything's going to be. Okay, so there's like a door right here. And there's like, you can just walk straight in over here. And it looks like there's going to be an underground portion to it as well. That's going to be cool. That'll be like right above the water. So it kind of looks like it's floating in a way. I think we're going to stick with it in this direction like this. And push that out a little bit more. Like that. And where's my garden stuff at? Okay, that's all over there. That's fine. And then we'll go ahead and place some dirt here to kind of push it out a little bit there. I'm not sure if that's going to reach all the way across the other side, but I think that's going to be a good place to put that. So let's go ahead and just hit the check mark. Oh, wait, where's the... Let me make sure I can actually reach the... Oh, it's right there. That's the building block, so we'll go ahead and just check. Then we'll hit build options, build the building. And I have a sleeping bag, so I'm just going to sleep here real quick to get that up and going. And yes, so it does cross all the way over to the other side of the water. So essentially what we just did is make a bridge out of a university. So that's going to be kind of cool. We'll get to see a little bit of the underground stuff too and see how that works. So let's grab some of that dirt we have and push out a little bit. The builder will also use the dirt to lay down the foundation in there. So that's going to use up all this extra dirt we have that we've been, pulling up as we've been building things. He started work on University 1. So he's about to get all the materials he needs to start pushing on out there. So let's go and run over here real quick. And just place down some blocks here. Yep. There we go. That should be enough so it goes out to that door now. I think the door's like right here-ish. Maybe. Alright, so we'll go and just leave it to the worker to go ahead and start working through all that. We're going to give him a bunch of dirt real quick. You're working on the cook, which means you're working on university. Inventory. Let's go ahead and just throw some dirt in there real quick. What do you need? You don't need anything right now. Okay. So they're going to get to work. I think the next step is going to be to put down some houses so we can get some more villagers coming in. Because right now we're at our max number of villagers. We can't recruit anyone else because there's no place to put them. So for housing, I'm going to put a couple houses over here, I think. Yep. Citizen, medieval oak, push it over that way. All right, so I can pull it in one more. That'll give us the main entrance here. And let's see what that looks like at level 5 to see if you want to keep it right there or turn it at all. So level 5, it will have stairs on the side to get in. Okay. So basically the street will be like right here kind of thing. You won't be able to go in from the street, but they'll be able to look out over the street and then walk up to the side. And then there's a side entrance over here. Okay. So I think that will be perfect. Right. And this is way back over here. Oops, and I just like hit myself in the head with it. Build options, build. There we go. So once he's done doing the entirety of this, he'll work on the house. If I have any unemployed people, which I might, I should probably get them in a builder's hut. So let's lay down a builder's hut on this side over here. Okay. And builder, shut back on over here. What am I standing at? Oh, that's the warehouse. Okay. Shut on over here. Oh, and flip that like that. Okay, so that's going to go right up to the line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. Build options, build. And if we have an empty or an unemployed worker, they'll actually build their own build shop, building hut. So we'll see real quick if we have an extra one. So right now we have 1, 2, 3 people employed. All your initial settlers are now employed. To attract more settlers, you might have to build or upgrade housing for them. Each house basically gets one more spot. So let's see, there. And whoever the last person is going to be the builder. And that looks like this one right here. Work on it. Inventory. Let's go ahead and chop all the wood over. Oh, there's no wood in the way, actually. This is pretty cleared out. So we'll just kind of punch the grass out of the way. Let's start to work on builder 1. There we go. So I'll have 3 builders. Once they finish their hut, she'll jump over to the house. So let's see. We need a torch, coarse dirt, cobblestone slab, crafting table, dirt, etc. Okay, so she just picked up the torches there, which means she won't need torches. Grab a few items from in here. Slab, planks, log. We need the coarse dirt I think I saw in there. I was going to bring this over to her real quick. Oh, look, he's already dropping stuff off for her, so we might not even have to do that. We'll just toss this stuff on in there. And, yep, so he brought a shovel over for her. Got 1 piece of dirt. Okay, she's doing that. Alright, perfect. So we'll go ahead and let them do their thing. I'm going to figure out where else we want to place everything at. I might put another house right over here, actually. Because we do need houses, you say, relatively close to where everyone's working, so they don't have to take long distance trips to get to work. Alright. Push that back one more block. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. The check button on that. Build options, build. It's going to clear out the area here so when I get to it, they'll be totally free to work on it. And some of this out of the main inventory there. There we go. Clearing out some of the bushes here. And cantaloupe seeds. Okay. I love cantaloupe, but I found out one day at work a couple years ago that I suddenly became allergic to it. And I had a bad reaction. I had to go basically antihistamines to like help stop the help stop it. My throat swelled. I started feeling really ill. Had trouble breathing. Like, I've eaten cantaloupe my entire life, and then one day it just decided, nope, you're now allergic. So that was a bummer. All right. So that's set up. It's almost going to be nighttime here shortly. Get the sun setting on that side. One of the things we're going to need is a lot of paper. So that's why I have so many of these guys growing. And in this mod pack, they grow past the normal like 4 or 5 blocks, and they grow up, I think, like 10 or 15 blocks high. Let's see. Let's go and eat it in game since I can't eat it in real life. And if you look at that, it says, eaten assisted in adding hearts. Meaning that if you haven't eaten it, it assists you to gain more hearts. I'll tell you what you have and haven't eaten since you last died. Awesome. I still feel like it's a little cramped in here. I think after this portion here, I'll start putting maybe 6 blocks between everything. just to keep it a little more roomy. Because once these are full level 5, they're going to be towering over each other. There's not going to be a lot of room to walk between them. I want to put down railing because at one point you can actually research to allow your villagers to use rails. So that'll be cool. Right now, we're just kind of waiting for them to do everything. Looks like he is short on something here, though. So let's make some campfires and some framed cobblestone and furnace. So that's going to get to work on that. And they're all about to go to sleep. So we don't have a whole lot of cobblestone at the moment. I think one of the next things I'm going to want to do is build a miner to start mining up everything we can. We're actually going to put him like right behind the warehouse so he has a direct route to the warehouse. Okay, everyone's tucked into bed. Let's go ahead and get over there to go to sleep. There we go. Oh, the other cool thing, since this has Silk Touch on it, I can pick up the bookshelves without breaking them. That'll be handy. Because anytime you do that, you lose like a book from it. So that's kind of a bummer. And the paper won't be difficult to come by. But right now, I don't have a solid supply of leather or other materials to make the book. So let's go in here real quick. Got that. And then we're going to make 2 furnaces. And do I have planks on me? I do now. So, cobblestone. Okay, so that is making the outside cobblestone, the inside wood. We want it opposite. And we're going to need a little bit of everything of these eventually, but I think for right now we just need plain. I'm going to make some plain ones. And then I'm also going to go up here and do the double cross. We need those eventually as well. There we go. Toss those in here. There. Toss that in there and that. Sticks. We don't need an axe anymore. At least we don't. Our villagers will. Toss that in there. I'm not going to rip the forester set. We're going to be able to get all the wood we need. That's not even going to be a problem at all now. Builder's hut, house. Let's go ahead and find some more places for houses. Put one right over here. I want to see what the alternate looks like and see if I want to go with that one. So let's go ahead and 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine. And let's look at the alternate here. That actually needs more cobblestone than it does wood. But we'll go ahead and take this just because it kind of breaks it up a little bit. Right. Check mark on that. Build options. Build. Right. So we have 3 houses ready to be built once they're finished over here. And that'll make sure we have a steady stream of villagers coming in so we can start employing them. And let's see what we need for the mine shaft. And that's just... Alright, let's get a wooden pickaxe. We don't want 2 mines to go right now. We just want 1. So let's see. Don't need that on me, so let's run on over here. Let's grab some sticks. Let's grab some wood. That, and then that. There we go. And now, like I said, we're going to put the mine right behind this, between where there is one of the delivery men and warehouse. So let's see. Miner. Push it out this way. And the miner is a little deceptive on which way is actually the entry. So just hit the level 5 button so you can figure out where the actual entrance will be for that. Oh, that's the alternate pattern. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen this one yet. So essentially, this is where you go down. They'll dig down here, move on in here, and then there'll be the whole mine shaft in there. That's a lot of stone. What's level 1 look like? Looks pretty normal. Okay, so I'm going to decide if I want to do the alternate. We'll look at level 5 of the alternate, and then we'll go to the regular medieval oak and see what that looks like. Which do I want? That's got a lot of stone built in there. It looks a little bit fancier, I think. A little bit nicer. I think that kind of fits in with the other buildings here with the red tops and everything. So we're going to go and stick with that then. Let's see. Going to line it up with this. This way. All right, there's 5 spaces between there. And we'll go ahead and get this up and running. Check on there. Build options. And you see it's pretty straightforward. Just some cobblestone, oak, dirt, some more oak, some torches, cobblestone, coarse dirt. The coarse dirt, you can make that by mixing regular dirt and gravel. Or what I found when I was out there exploring is, let's see if I can figure out where it was again. It's like an old growth birch forest region. So anywhere that is kind of brown, I think it's this area right here. It was this one up here. Okay. So if you look at that, old growth pine taiga region, that is coarse dirt. All this is coarse dirt right here, which means you just go mine it on up. And you don't have to worry about finding gravel and using gravel for it when you use gravel for a lot of other things still. So, like, just running over real quick, I mean, with an empty inventory, grabbing a bunch, bringing it back, it's going to save you the effort of, like, having to use gravel or other resources where they're not needed. And it's far enough away from your primary base that you're not going to notice anything on your map being distorted. You're not going to ruin the terrain or anything like that. Everything in your area will stay nice and pretty like you want it to. Okay. Alright, so with all of that done here, and cleared out, let's grab everything. Inventory full? Oh, my inventory is pretty much full. That's why I'm not picking up anything else. Let's just plant this daisy over here. There we go. Now I can pick up the sticks. So with this as it is now, with the citizens being housed here shortly with a mine shaft there, there's the university getting put up over there. There's 2 other buildings I want to make that will help everything go along smoother as well. One is the stonemason building, and one is the what do they call it? Let's see. So there's the stonemason. Okay, so the stonemason set, I have to research that. There's the blacksmith, which I will also have to research. But that'll make your tools for you. You still have to keep making tools for your villagers. And then there is the sawmill. And the sawmill you also have to research, but that'll craft up all your stairs, all your oak stuff for you. And that makes your life so much easier in the long run. Right? Talk to you randomly too. All right, getting this other stuff going here right now. We have to clear out a lot of the seeds and other various stuff at some point because those are useless to be in there and just take up space for no reason. But for now, we're good. Yeah, let's put these over in our personal inventory over here. And again, this is a supply camp, so don't be afraid to use it as supplies. Like I've already torn down half of this to get all the wool out of there. And under here, you can see a block of coal, block of gold, and 2 more block of golds. And somewhere in the center, there's a block of emerald under here as well. I think I showed that in the first video. Yep, so the emerald was probably right here, and we already mined that up. The netherrack right here, that is essentially how... Oh, that's actually out of place, isn't it? So the netherrack is essentially how you get the ever-burning fire. Or the fire that never stops burning. To give that whole campfire look. But what we have now is going to take a while to build up. What I'm going to be doing between that is just fetching supplies, coming back and forth, fetching more supplies. It's going to be a lot of boring stuff. So I'm probably going to end the stream here just so you don't have to watch all the boring aspects of it. I want to try to stick more to the design of the actual colony. I will check back in probably, if not tomorrow, it'll be next weekend to do another stream and show any updates. I'm going to hopefully just let it kind of run in the background so all this gets built up here. And the university is really awesome looking. Like, they did a great job designing the stuff. But for now, this is Gamer Trim signing off. I hope you all have yourselves a fantastic weekend. And I hope you're learning a little bit of something about Mine Colonies. Maybe, hopefully, it's interesting you enough that you want to play as well. Down below, you'll see that I have my Twitter link as well as my Discord. You're welcome to join either of those and hang out anytime you want. But for now, signing out. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.